Good morning. Today we are going to discuss 2021 February CA consolidation question, right? Honex PLC is a large public limited company based in Sri Lanka. It has shareholding in two another companies, Won and Lin. Statement of financial position is given for these three companies for 31st March 2019. They are asking to prepare the consolidated statement of financial positions of HON PLC as at 31st March 2019, right? How many adjustments? We have 8 adjustments that we can balance these things, right? Yes, adjustment number 1. HON bought 40 million out of 50 million ordinary shares of WON. 40 million out of 50. It means 40 divided by 50, it is 80%, right? 80% shares of the won on 1st April 2018 for 11.25 per share. A consultancy fee of 8 million paid on this acquisition was included in the carrying amount of the investment of Horn's financial positions. The carrying amount of this 980,000 represent the 8 million. You can't recognize because 8 million is just a transaction cost. A purchase consideration should be 40 million, 40,000 let us assume into 11.25, right? It is 450,000. 450,000, the cash consideration, right? Here you can see the value of purchase consideration 40 million into 11.25, 450,000, right? I think it's clear. Right, a consultancy fee should be need to ignore from the investment account. Later on, we can discuss, right? The second adjustment, Horn also bought 20 million out of 40 million ordinary shares. It means 50%. It means this is seems to be a joint control, joint venture, right? Horn also bought 20 million out of 40 million ordinary shares in Lin, paying amount of 12 per share plus the transaction cost of 2 million associated with this share purchase. Total payment made on this acquisition was included in the carrying amount of the investment. Horn exercised joint control over its investment in joint venture Lin. It mentioned that the Lin is a joint venture to the Horn, right? The unanimous agreement is exist 50-50. Right. It means 20,000 into 12 per share, right? It means 240,000. 240,000. Two hundred and 40,000 plus the 2 million transaction cost should be de-recognized in the investment. Then now we are calculating. Later there is adjustment for the investment. Balance as of statement of financial position 980,000. 9,80,000ක balance එකක් තියෙනවා. හරිද මේ investment කියලා 9,80,000යි. මේකෙන් 4,58,000ක් අයින් වෙන්න ඕනේ. මොකද 4,50,000 cash consideration එක සහ මේ 8 million එක consultancy fee එකත් include කියලා කියනවා. එතකොට 4,58,000ක් අයින් වෙනවා. sorry 4,50,000. හරිද? consultancy fee එක 8,000 වෙනම අයින් වෙනවා. සහ මෙතන 20,000 වැඩි කිරීම 12 plus 2 million, right? 2 million කියන්නේ 2,42,000යි. අයින් වෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට එනවා අපිට investment වල remaining balance එක. carrying value of the trading investment 2,80,000යි. පස්සේ අපි ඒකට එමු. right? The fair value, sorry, goodwill computation එකේ parent ගේ cash consideration එක 4,50,000 විතරයි. consultancy fee, it's just a transaction cost, no need to recognize, right? Right. stated capital of won and lin has not changed කියලා කියනවා since their respective date of acquisition. The retained earnings of won and lin acquisition is 70 million and 50 million respectively. This is need to be wanted to be calculated the goodwill, right? Mm. Retained earnings 70 million of won. How many years? The acquisition date is how, where, which date? 2018 4 1 9 20 19 හරියටම අවුරුද්දයි right 2018 ඉඳන් 19ට හරියටම අවුරුද්දයි ලේසි වැඩේ right එතකොට මෙතන 70 මිලියන්ම අපිට තියෙනවා acquisition date එකේ 70 මිලියන් තියෙනවා right අපි investment in sorry cost of control account එක ගියොත් අපි මේ දෙකම කරා NCI තාම ආවේ නැහැ අපි retain earnings 70000යි ගාණ කියලා තියෙනවා මිලියන 70යි කියලා මිලියන 70යි right revaluation reserve එකක් තියෙනවා 130000යි මිලියන 130යි revaluation reserve හරි අපි retain earnings ගත්තා revaluation reserve ගත්තා stated capital change වෙලා නැහැයි කියන හින්දා අපිට stated capital එක ගන්න පුළුවන් 275000යි 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 revaluation එක ගත්තා retain earnings ගත්තා so we have a fair value adjustment later on we can discuss the NCI එක තියලාද fair value of the NCI let's check නෑ අපිට එක කියන්නේ proportion method ද කොහෙදනේ right the group accounting policy is to value NCI date of acquisition to value NCI interest at the fair value of the date of acquisition and goodwill should be calculated accordingly on the 1st April 2018 the NCI value is it's given 112.5 million 1,12,500යි 1,12,500යි NCI එක අපිට දීලා තියෙනවා right මම මේ goodwill එකේ ඉන්නේ අපිට තියෙනවා investment එක NCI stated capital හරි retain earnings හරි revaluation reserves හරි දැන් අපි fair value adjustments වලටයි යන්නේ right done first adjustment second third done right fourth also done it's mentioned the management assess 25 of the goodwill impaired කියලා කියනවා අපි later on it should be the impairment should be divided should be distributed among the parent and the NCI shareholders later on we can discuss 5 on the acquisition date the fair value of the asset of one equivalent to the carrying amount with two exceptions a motor vehicle with 4-year remaining useful life worth of 10 million excess our motor vehicle 10 million should be depreciated 10 million right fair value adjustment 10 million and land 125 million with a carrying amount is 125 but fair value is 150 it means altogether we have මෙතන කීයද fair value gain එක 25000යි මිලියන 25යි 10 million 35000 එකයි මෙතන 35000 ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ right මේ ටික compute කරලා අපිට එනවා goodwill එක එනවා 52500යි මම හිතන්නේ ඒක clear 52500 මෙතන fair value adjustment එක working number 8 එකේ represent කරනවා මේ තියෙන්නේ motor vehicle acquisition date එකේ 10000යි මේක 7500 sorry 10000යි මෙතන 25000යි අපිට fair value අපිට ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා 32500ක් right ඒකයි උතන අපිට පෙන්නන්නේ අපි මෙතන 32500 අපි ගත්තේ sorry 35000යි ඒක year end එකේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ at the acquisition date no we are recognizing 35000යි මේ depreciation land are not subject to depreciation but motor vehicles should be depreciated right right අපි depreciation එකත් කරමු motor vehicle එක කීයද ඒගොල්ලෝ කියන්නේ 10 million but remaining useful life is 4 10 divided by 10,000 divided by 4 2500 2500 making අඩු වෙලා තියෙනවා the motor vehicle credit and who have the motor vehicle subsidiary return earning should be debited right 2500යි මෙතන කෙලින්ම return earnings වලින් 2500 අඩු කරලා තියෙනවා right වෙන මේගොල්ලෝ පෙන්නනවා return earnings working number 3 written is 2500 depreciation on value adjustment වොන්ට තමයි එක adjust කරන්නේ මොකද subsidiary on the asset right 5 done 6 during the financial year ended 31st March 2019 Hon had sold good to the won. ඒ කියන්නේ parent විකුණලා තියෙනවා subsidiary ට. අපි ඒක පොඩ්ඩක් මෙහෙම මේව කරගමු. parent විකුණලා තියෙනවා subsidiary ට. ඒ කියන්නේ මම parent නම් මම විකුණලා තියෙනවා මගේ subsidiary ට right. this is මෙහෙම වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. These goods were sold inclusively a markup of 25% on cost. Markup කියන්නේ based on a cost. Cost එකට 25ක markup එකක් දාලාලු. 40% goods are remain in the stock of one. Unrealized profit adjustment එකක් තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? 40% remain. ඒ කියන්නේ මේගොල්ලෝ දැන් මිලියන 30ක වික්කට මේකෙන් 140යිලු ඉතුරු. ඉතින් 160ක් විකුණලා. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක රියලයිස් වෙලා. ඒක අපි බොද වෙන්නේ නෑ. අවුට්සයිඩ් එකට වික්කහම අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ.